I'm going to make them 3D. I'm going to rotate this red one so it's my floor plane. So I'm going to rotate it on the X, like so, and I'm just going to move it down. Make sure that you can see the letter next to the arrow before you move the layers, like so, and then I'm going to move this back in 3D space as well, like that. I'm going to hide these title and action safe as well. So if I bring in a camera now, click OK, and we're going to move the, I'm going to bring in some text actually just so it highlights this a little bit better. Just call that test. We'll make it white, and if not, make it 3D. Go to the position, move it back a little bit, like so. So as we move the camera now, I'm going to use the little twirl down and bring up all the properties. You can see that it rotates around that point, which is 0, which is just in front of the words test. Sorry. Again, if you move it down or up, so it basically pivots around the point. This point of interest is kind of like the anchor point of the camera, and we can move that without moving the camera as well. So this is actually panning the camera from a fixed position, whereas this is, when you move the position, you are rotating around a fixed point in space. So just to reiterate that, so as we move the position, it moves the body of the camera around this point, and if I just go back a sec, and as we move the point of interest, it pans the camera around. So think of this as on a tripod, that it's looking around. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of this comp now. I'm just going to go back to where we were. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use a null object to bypass this problem. So we're going to make it 3D by clicking the little 3D switch. We're going to parent the camera using this little picklet to the null object. We can rename it if we want, so select it, press enter, and just camera control, hit enter again to close that. And now what will happen is we can just animate the position of the null object